Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Life, Laughter, Happiness. Today, I have my co-host, Kelly. Are you there, Kelly?
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Hey, Kelly.
And I have my other co-host, Barbara. Are you there, Barbara?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, everybody.
Okay.
Hey, you.
Hi,
Now,
Hi.
this is Psychic Night, so tonight we have our psychic here, psychic
What's her
advisor,
name?
Karen. You there, Karen?
What's her face?
You there, Karen?
I'm here, Jonathan.
Okay.
Hi, Karen.
You know,
How is everybody?
we're all
Great.
fine. I mean, I think it's interesting. I mean, it's the Life Laughter Happiness group. We found out a while ago is going to be 1 year old on October 25th, and
Wow.
it's going to be 1 year ago. I think I started the group with Kelly, and it was. It's so funny, to see Kelly when Kelly is on online and she writes things down. It's hysterical. Like I'll be doing an interview and then I'll get another text message with notes. That Kelly will take notes. Name of website.
That's very funny.
Would I do
But,
that? Yeah.
Anyway,
No.
we have some callers already lined up. Are you ready to take a caller?
Sure.
Yay.
Area code 904 is first.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi, who's this?
my name is Patty. I'm calling from Florida.
Did you say Tabby?
No, Patty.
Oh, Patty.
Patricia?
Okay.
Yeah.
It is, telephones. What can I say?
Yeah. It's okay.
Well, that's okay. Have you ever said your name and then people tell you that you're spelling it wrong? They used to tell me that when I lived in Europe. I was like, good. Next time I see my mom, I'll make sure I tell her. Okay?
I used to say Pat a lot, and more people would say cat, and I'd say no, Pat. So, that happened a lot. So now I just say Patty.
Don't you love it? It's like, well, maybe that's what my name was supposed to be, but she didn't get the memo.
My sister, she was a Catherine. So.
I love it. So what's your question, sweetheart?
I'm contemplating commuting about an hour or so to maybe possibly part-time do a job I used to do. It's commission-based, but I want to see if that's financially viable. I got to
tell you, I think you would love it, and it feels like you will do, so well because it'll bring a little fire back in,
Yeah, I did it for years, and then I moved from the area, so I just didn't want to do it anymore. But I've had a few-year break, and I just can't seem to make any money where I am. But I don't want to move back.
Yeah, I hear you. I think you would love this, and it would be productive for you in so many ways. Not just financially, but emotionally, it feels like it'll light that fire back in you. And I'm not talking about the job. I'm talking about you getting your energy level back,
Right. It's been low for a while.
Yeah, and this feels like, wow, what a perfect opportunity. That would be great. And I know it's commission-based, but that's never scared you before. Why would it now?
Right. I think that has changed, but I think it's still there to be made. And I know it very well, so.
And you have a lovely way with people. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if I didn't feel like this was something that would be productive for you in a whole bunch of ways, trust me, I would have no problem saying to you, "What are you, crazy?" So go for it.
Do you think that'll happen like this month or next month? I've got somebody kind of scoping out availability for me, so
Yeah, it feels like you're very close to it happening. It feels like there is a I want to say in the next 3 weeks, and don't be surprised when it comes through somebody that you know. You wind up talking to somebody that you know.
Yeah. Well, I was talking with one person I just reached out to yesterday, and there's still several people over there that I know, and he's going to check out a few things for me and let me know something tomorrow.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Oh, great. Do you think
You're gonna love this?
Oh, that's good to know because I was so burned out on it.
Oh, no, you
20 years
feel
ago.
so. Yeah, but you feel this feels really happy for you.
Oh, great.
I'm not kidding. It's like flipping on the energy switch for you.
Oh,
all of a sudden, it's like game on.
Oh, yay. Do you think I'll keep my other job as well, or maybe because I have another part-time job and I'm not sure I really want to stay with it. There's no room
You
to
know,
even.
well, what the problem, what the issue is going to be is you're going to be having way more fun with this, and this is going to become. It'll be fruitful for you.
Yeah. Great.
Not just financially, in several ways. So you're going to love this. So you may wind up kind of going, what the heck am I doing that for now? You know, and decide to walk away from the existing job that you have because you will get a great deal of appreciation from where you're going back to what you're looking at doing.
Oh, wonderful. Boy, that just sounds great.
Oh, my God. It feels like they're going to be so happy to have you there because you get it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You can do this in your sleep, my friend.
Yeah, I did it for a long, long time, many years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to you'll have fun with it this time, though.
Oh, great. I need to do that so bad.
Well, it feels so uplifting for you. And you are going to be it's a very different energy than when you finally left before. Now it feels like it's, I mean, I'm not kidding. I want to go game on, you know?
All right, I'm ready. And just the idea of being able to stay where I am because I live near the water now and I really want to stay in this area. And I thought,
You're not going anywhere, but this, you know what? This will be fine.
All right.
That's not going to be the deal breaker.
Oh, great. Yeah, I was thinking I might even try to do a couple doubles and stay overnight or something, you know, just to.
And that makes a great deal of sense.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
But you'll work it out.
Yeah. Oh, great.
But cool. I love this. I love this for you.
Oh, great. I'm so glad to hear that. I thought, because I did say I must be out of my mind going back there. But,
oh, no. It's so interesting because when you left, there was the business had gone through several enormous changes.
Right.
Over the time you were there, and now it is complete. There's a completely different energy.
Oh, wow. That's going to be interesting.
Oh, you're going to love this.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
And Kelly, Barbara, Jonathan, and I can teach you to do the happy dance. We've got some wild choreography for it.
Oh, that's great. I love the dance. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad. Now I'm excited.
Me too. I'm excited for you because, boy, when you left there, you were just dragging, and this was just not even a remote possibility that this was ever going to happen again. You know? But I have to tell you, it feels, I keep wanting to say that it's run completely differently, and they made some big changes that will make this so much more comfortable for you.
Oh, wonderful. Do you think it'll
Isn't
come
it?
from the person I've already spoken to, or maybe somebody else?
I think it feels like it's going to come through somebody you know.
Yeah. Well, I've
So,
spoken to one person, and he was going to check out with people that he knew, seeing if they were needing anybody. And I was just going to wait
well,
on
I
him.
have a feeling they are going to.
Oh, great. Great.
So, yippee!
Oh, God. Yay. I feel relieved. I've just
I'm
been on some
so happy.
for so long. I'm like, I can't take
Oh
it
no,
anymore.
honey, this is really wonderful. I'm very happy
good.
for you.
Oh, and thank you for telling me all that. I'm glad it worked out that way. I feel really good.
I'm very happy for you.
Oh, thank you, Karen. I appreciate it so much.
It is my pleasure, and if I didn't see you going there, I would have said to you, "What in the world are you thinking?"
I know you mean. I listened to your show.
But that is
definitely
that's definitely not what this feels like. And when you'll know immediately what I mean when I said the changes that have happened.
Yeah.
You're going to think to yourself, God, why didn't they think of doing that before?
Yeah. Yeah, great. I've tried it over here. There's some similar work, but it just hasn't worked out. It's a smaller.
Well, it's not the same, and it feels like half of the people are asleep there. So anyway.
Yeah.
But E.T. come home.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be flying right over there.
Yay! Well, please let us know.
Oh, I will. I'll get back to you. Tell you how wonderful it's going.
You got it.
All right. Thank you so much.
Sweetie.
I appreciate it. You too. God bless. Good night.
Good night. What a sweet gal.
Very nice. That was a
She
happy
Yeah,
one.
what a nice lady.
Yeah.
Very sweet lady. And God knows we all know what it's like to work in a place that you go, what the heck am I still doing here?
Oh, yeah.
Is the lady that's talking done with the reading?
Yeah, we're done, honey.
Oh, okay, good. All right, area code 610 is next.
610, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing, Karen?
Every day's a good day, honey. I wake up most of my parts work. I don't have a single complaint.
Oh, that's good.
See? So what's your question?
My question is fairly simple. It's about career.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm looking to grow at my present company, and I wanted to see what you're picking up.
Well,
and
as soon as they
ahead.
finish with the revolving chairs that they're doing, because it feels like things are in kind of a crazy place right now, and they're making some really monumental changes to the way things have been done and with some of the people that are there. And it will actually make much more room for you, my friend.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Oh,
So, yeah.
great news.
Go for it.
So,
and there's going to be a man and a woman that have a lot to say about everything, and they're going to be one if both of them are pretty. I want to use the word like rigid. However, they will both like and appreciate you, and they'll both become your advocates. So there will be room to move up.
Oh, okay. So you're saying they're not people I work with now. Not directly. They're not my managers or anything, right? Okay.
Exactly. But
okay,
you will know exactly who they are. And the guy feels, this is a funny description, but he almost feels pocket size. He's not very tall.
Not a very tall. Okay.
Okay. He's a little guy, but very very fit, and she is very. They both appear pretty rigid to me, but he feels. I keep wanting to say, those little people with great big personalities.
Okay.
That's him.
Okay. Well.
So. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I kind of work for somebody like that. I mean, he's like the higher boss, but sometimes he asks me to do side things. And I've always, done things for her, but I don't work. I mean, I work with him, like with a team, but not just
honey,
for
but
him.
There's
right.
No, and I understand that. But there are going to be some changes where there is room for you to actually really move up.
Okay. You mean like a management position or something?
Yes, ma'am. You're going to like this a lot.
Yeah, I'm looking to, grow. I don't want to be always at the same level. So do you pick up a time frame for that?
That's, by the way, that's not their plan for you.
Okay.
You're on the short list of favorite hires. So I wouldn't worry about that, sweetheart. You're not going anywhere except up.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I don't always want to be at the same level.
No, you're not. You don't need to worry about that. You are definitely going to be moving up, and you're going to have these two people that wind up being. I'm not kidding. They feel like you're advocates.
Oh, yeah. I feel like they like me now.
They definitely like you. You are very easy for them to work with, and they're so incredibly rigid and stressed out. You are a gift for them because you get things done.
Yeah.
So I love that.
Yeah. That's awesome. Are you picking up a time frame for this expansion for me?
I'm looking at it starting in about 90 days. You will really. They'll be ready to have a conversation with you about we have this and we have this. Which one appeals to you more?
I see. Well, that's great. I'm also taking it upon myself. They don't know about this. I mean, it's a software I use, but I'm studying on my own time to become the administrator. And
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. There's a lot of potential. Like I'm studying to get certified.
Good for you.
And they don't know. I mean, we have a software like that. I think there's already an administrator. But nonetheless, I feel I have to do this. I want to do this. And I see myself
working. And you know what? That is so incredibly smart of you. Yeah, I know. Okay. All right, Jonathan, this one's for you. You're probably going to laugh when I say this. But you're going to have when you get certified, you will be offered a job through somebody that I keep wanting to say used to know, and you worked with them before, but they're no longer at this company. They moved somewhere else, and this will be a golden opportunity for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking to do. Yeah,
that's exactly what it looks like.
Oh,
and
it
great. But you're going to be moved up before that happens, where you are.
Right. I mean, any movement, I welcome it, but I'm not going to derail from this certification to become this administrator for this software, which I want to do. And I've connected with so many people in the field. I already have studying guides. I am already set up. And
Honey, I'm not worried about you. That is a perfect match for you. And that you did it on your own, God bless you. That is smart.
Yeah, thank you.
That will open all kinds of doors for you.
Do you see when for that new opportunity?
Well, I told you it'll come. This will come next year after you are certified. I'm looking at towards the end of summer.
Oh, okay. That's great.
Oh,
wonderful.
It'll be perfect timing.
Absolutely.
Perfect timing.
Okay.
I like it. So go for it, girl. let us know.
Oh, sure thing. I'll call you back, Karen, and keep you posted.
You got it, and it's Karen.
Oh, sorry. What did I tell you?
Honey, that's okay. It's okay. Believe me.
I'm sorry.
We do it all the time. I do it all the time here. I think they've said Patty and they said Tabby, or the other way
Karen,
around.
I won't forget it.
That's
Karen.
okay, honey.
Okay.
Let us know.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, area code 386.
386. Wow,
Hi,
where
Karen.
is that?
Hi, ladies and Jonathan, everybody. This is
Hi.
Cindy. How are you?
Honey.
Who is this?
This is Cindy.
Hi. How are you?
Hi. I almost missed your show. I was driving today and ended up in another time zone, and my phone reset, but my other clock didn't.
You know, I wind up in
And
other time zones very often, but usually I'm sitting in the same place when it happens.
Well, I was actually driving. I was like,
See,
oh,
there
man,
you
I changed
go.
time zones. I didn't even realize I won't miss it.
So what's your question,
I've been trying to
sweetheart?
figure out how to word my question.
That's okay. Just
I'm
say it.
not sure how to word the question, but I'd like, do you have any specific advice for what am I missing as far as what I need to be doing to build my business? What is it? I still don't have any new contracts. I still keep putting in bids, and I know it's new, but I just feel like there's got to be something that I'm missing, or maybe I'm working in the wrong area.
No, that's not what it feels like.
How do I get things moving?
Well, I'm sure you do follow up, right?
Yes.
Do you follow up when you after you've spoken to a client?
Yes, I've been putting in bids, proposal. I check back with them if I haven't heard back, if they're not ready to do it, and ask them if they'd like to be on the schedule for this month. And, I keep checking back until they're ready. But
Well,
so I know a lot of them will pan out later, but
I can guarantee you that you're going to need roller skates, my friend. The interesting thing is it feels like that a lot of the people that you're dealing with are going through this, I keep wanting to say we want to do this, but we're just not ready until after the first of the year. One of them is going to, one of the people that you've already spoken to is going to come, when I say any minute now, I mean between now and the end of November.
okay.
I expect you to hear from them, and this will be a lovely long-term contract.
Okay.
And it feels like in February, it's so funny. People that you spoke to in the very beginning of conversations with you, with setting up your business, people that you spoke to that it was sort of like, well, they're not doing anything, and you finally just stopped. It feels like all of a sudden they find you again, and it's like, hi, we're ready now, and you're going to be scratching your head thinking, who are they? It's like, and you're going to have to go and refresh your memory, because it was so long ago that you spoke to them, and you've spoken to 842 people since then, But wow. And this is there's a tall, older man that is the one that has, and when I say older, I don't mean he's 80, okay? He's just a grown-up, and very, I keep wanting to say that he's very distinguished looking, There's something about him that is very, I want to be very respectful, and there's a niceness about him. People love working with him, and he is, really a lovely gentleman, and he was going through this huge transition when you first spoke to them. And this all of a sudden is going to come to pass.
Huh.
And he's one of those guys
Oh, wow.
that you meet that looks like he was born in a suit. You know.
Uh-huh.
He is so nice. There are no words. He's just lovely. So, and this is going to be a long-term relationship because it feels like there are several different phases to this man I'm talking about that you will be working with. And I keep wanting to say different locations.
Okay.
So, it's a coming, dear.
Good. Is there anything I can do? I mean, I know long term I've got stuff coming up, but like I've been out of work for almost 2 months.
I understand that.
Beating myself
But
up trying
between
to, make something happen.
That is a really counterproductive thing. That does nothing but sabotage what you want the most.
Well, I mean, putting in bids. I mean, working it, trying to
No,
get it,
I understand that.
continuing to work the business, waiting on the right door to open. I'm not sure how to word it.
But you are doing all of the right things. But you need to stop focusing on why isn't it coming? Why isn't it coming? What am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. It feels like it's just been a crazy time, and that the people that you have pitched to are the ones, for the most part, that are kind of at this odd. They thought they'd be ready to do this sooner, but this came up and that came up, and it feels like they're all trying to put out fires, or they're reorganizing, or oh wow, I forgot that we had to do that first before we can make that commitment, because part of it is going to be a long-term part of their budget. So please stop worrying. You're not doing anything wrong except worrying about what you're doing wrong. And you need to.
I'm waiting on these to come to pass, and for them to get ready, and for this area.
Oh, they're almost there, honey.
Do you see another area? Okay. I was going to say, do you see another area that maybe I should be working in another town that's a little bit more populated, that would be more productive?
I got to honestly tell you, I think you're going to have so much on your plate by the end of February, beginning of March next year. I think you're going to go, oh my God, how in the world am I going to get all this done? Because you are going to be really, 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 you're not going to be short on business, dear. So you can go and look in other places and certainly do some proposals, but I'm asking you not to do anything from about the 24th of October until for the month of the 24th of October till through Thanksgiving next month, because Mercury's about to go retrograde. I know that doesn't mean anything to you, but it's not a good time to start things, but it is a really productive time for things to complete that you had been working on before.
Okay.
So you can
rock
and roll for the next.
To work and pay bills. Yeah.
Oh, honey. Oh, gee whiz! I've never had that problem.
I know, right?
Did that even remotely sound believable?
Oh,
so I hear you, but that will not be an issue. It's funny because money won't be the issue. It will be time. That's going to be the big, oh boy, how am I going to get all this done? You know.
Mhm.
But it's coming, honey. I promise. So please.
Okay. I just didn't know if there was something else I could be doing that I hadn't thought of.
No, and if there was, I would tell you. It would be crystal clear. But I don't. It feels like you have enough work that's going to be coming in from pitches you've already done and estimates. I don't know where you'd put something else. You can go and investigate a couple of other locations, couple of other towns, but also keep in mind that when you start working, when these contracts start coming in, boy, okay, Batman, now what do we do? You know, I mean, you are going to just be it's going to be, you're not going to be short on business, honey.
Well, that's good. I'd love to be busy enough to be able to hire help, and
oh, you're going to be hiring.
I'd love to have that problem.
Well, that problem is coming up, sweetheart.
That's reassuring.
Well, it is coming up, and I'm telling you, we'll be generous and say spring. Oh my God, you are going to need roller skates, dear. And if you can figure out a way to clone yourself, could you share that with us?
Okay.
We'll be right here. Let us know.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, baby.
All right, sweetheart.
All right.
Take care.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Go get them.
Okay.
And just rest your heart, okay?
Right.
Pardon me?
347, you're on the air.
Hi, thank you for taking my call.
Of course. Who's this?
My name is Janika.
Hello, Janika. What a pretty name. I'll bet you there were not 6 Janikas in any of your classes, were there?
Oh, no, it's Tanika.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
I'll bet you there weren't 6 of those either.
No, there weren't.
See? 6 Karens in my classes.
Oh, wow.
I know. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's kind of like, really? So what's your question, sweetie?
Oh, I just wanted to know what you saw with the job that I was offered. It's literally walking distance from my house, and it's at another medical company. And I want to know if you thought that was a good move or not, and also if you saw anything love-wise between myself and someone named Frank. He and I work at the same job right now that I would be leaving, and I wondered if this would just be like the end of us if I left.
Well, I'm trying to find a nice way to say this. We're going to cover Frank because he's the shortest part of this answer. Frank has some unfinished business that would prevent you and he from actually building on this. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, he has some unfinished personal stuff that was there before you came along that he needs to take care of. A particular relationship. So I wouldn't get too attached to that, sweetheart. He certainly knows where to find you, and when he's actually 100% free, then you can think about that. And as for the job, it feels like it is, I keep wanting to say it's more fully satisfying, but it's on a smaller scale than what you're dealing with now. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's simpler. It'll be much easier for you to deal with, and financially, it feels like it's kind of the same thing you're doing now. Do you know what I mean? Financially. And yes, that's my point. You're not sacrificing anything, you know, but it feels like it's easier to manage, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from it being within walking distance, it feels like there are a whole bunch of reasons this is easier. So, yeah, I think you're going to like this a lot.
Okay.
So, yippee, and please, sweetheart, don't be upset over Frank.
I didn't know he was involved with other people.
Well, it feels like this is somebody that actually was there before you were, honey. I wish I could tell you that's not what I saw. I would love to tell you, oh, my God, you know, because we love going to people's weddings. You know? But this feels like there's something that he needs to clear up that has lingered too long. And he knows that. I don't get him emotionally involved anymore, but he feels like he's still involved. And it's like, you know, you can't have it both ways. And so don't get upset over that, okay? You're going to be fine, my friend. It also feels like you're going to meet somebody else that actually is available. And boy, this feels a whole bunch easier than the Frank situation. This is crazy drama. So, it's coming.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, sweetie. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, 678 is next.
Hi there, 678. Is your area code really 678?
Yes, it is. It is.
That's hilarious.
A lot of people say that,
well,
and it never dawned on me
Sure.
until other people start saying it. I was like, I guess it is 678.
It is really funny.
Why is it strange? It used to be mine. That used to be my area code. Why was that strange?
Well, because there's consecutive. It's 6, 7, 8. You know, the next is what going to be, what, 9, 10, 11?
Right, exactly.
That's
I
true.
I never thought about, because I think the reason why I never thought about it as 6, 7, 8, the next number is 9, is because it's a phone number. And
of course. And
so,
I completely get that, but it's so funny because it's like, really?
No, but if I was you and heard it, my brain works like that too, and I would go, okay, that's so odd. So
no, it's I think it's actually kind of cool.
It's so funny.
How to make friends immediately. You know, it's a conversation starter. I love it.
So funny.
So, what's your name?
My name is Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
I have an employment question.
You what, honey?
I have an employment question. I actually, my resume was submitted yesterday to a company that starts with an M. And it seems like a great company. Never heard of this company before, but once I did my research.
I just have to say something, okay? I keep wanting to say to you, God, what took him so long? You know, this feels like such a good fit for you.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, my God, they are going to just look at you and go, how did we not know about you before? You know? Because this feels like really a wonderful match.
Oh, wow. And just to kind of validate just something you said already is supposedly from the recruiter yesterday that they have been looking for a while and can't find the right person.
Oh, isn't that funny? That makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah, because I was just like, Okay. So you see me
I
getting...
think, yeah, what day is it? You know, I mean,
Today.
like right now. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes, and yes. How many ways can I say yes?
Do you see when they'll interview me and then officially give me
Honey,
the
I
offer?
expect you hearing from them this coming week. And they are I want to say tidying things up. Isn't that a lovely way to put it?
Okay.
And you're the next person in line. It doesn't mean that they're interviewing other people ahead of you. It means that they are, it's so funny, it's such a funny description. I want to say tidying things up, and that there are other positions that they've been dealing with, not just this.
Okay.
And they've been doing a lot of updating, and I keep wanting to say reconfiguring things. You know, you'll know what I mean when you get there. They'll tell you.
Okay.
But I expect by the end of next week you should have an appointment set up, if not already being interviewed.
Okay.
So, yippee.
Do you see the temperament around my boss?
Around what, dear?
My boss. How does he manage? Temperament. Is he an easygoing person?
Oh, you'll get along great.
Okay.
Oh, this does not feel like, it's funny because for other people this would be challenging. This is going to be fine. You will get along beautifully.
Wow.
There's been a couple of issues. It's so interesting because it feels like there's a man and a woman, and both of them have been sort of equally powerful. And he sometimes gets frustrated, but I don't see any problem with this, honey. Feels like this is going to be a wonderful opportunity. And he's going to I'm not kidding. It feels like, where have you been? How did we not find you sooner? You know, it's so funny to me. You have the perfect skill set.
Well, that's what the recruiter said, and I
it's
think
true.
I do, but it's not a unique, it's just very interesting, but when I say never heard of the company, it's in a field that I've been trying to get into. I'm accounting and finance, but I'll still be doing accounting and finance, but it's the industry. It's one industry that I would love to be at. And it's so hard to get into this industry if you don't already have prior experience.
So funny because they're not going to have the least bit of stuff about that with you.
And then the pay is great.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet, and you get bonuses. Yeah. Honey, you're going to love this.
I can't wait to call you back and say, I'm a first time talking to you. I can't wait because I'm just like, oh my God, is this what I have been waiting for? Because I've been unemployed for a while. And I'm
but you know what? They needed to be ready for you, and they didn't know you were out there, and you didn't know they were out there. And it can be very high stress, but it feels like nothing new. Do you know what I mean? This is not going to be uncomfortable in any way for you.
No,
I love this, and they are going to be so happy. I'm not kidding. It really is going to be that where have you been all my life moment.
Oh my God. I'm crossing my fingers, crossing my toes.
Oh, you'll see.
Everything because
even though there's a lot of stress, they're not without humor. And it's like, isn't this what all of us signed up for? And they'll start laughing about it. There's a camaraderie. So
that's an accountant's world because
that's
it's
exactly what
stress,
this feels like. That's exactly what it feels like.
And I'm the person that it's high stress, but I try to get my staff less stressed as possible. And it's just like me being the boss, I try to figure out a way to try to relieve stress off of my employees, and that's from process improvement, just doing little things, and we're like really busy like the first couple days to the first week of the month, and then that's it. So my rule is I'm a real flexible manager. You have to be heads down on those days after we come out of close. You do whatever you want. Just make sure you get your work done. I'm that type of boss.
You are. This is such a wonderful match, and I'm not kidding. It feels like they're going to say, "Where in the world have you been? How did we not know you were there?"
You're actually giving me goosebumps, and I don't usually get goosebumps, and I have a goosebump tingling feeling, literally.
Well, by the way, and as for the stress thing, I don't know if you know, but Kelly, one of the hosts on our show, she does guided meditations on Sundays.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, that might be a wonderful thing you can give yourself to de-stress. It doesn't take forever. There's a 1 second, honey. There are a whole bunch of them online that you can download or listen to. Are they on YouTube, Jonathan?
They're on YouTube, yeah. But what I was going to say is, just so you know, if you're wondering about, because obviously you're going to be anxious to call back with Karen when all this stuff comes about. We are here. Karen is here. We have our psychic nights every Tuesdays and Thursdays at this time.
Okay.
So that's So she's our regular psychic counselor. So we have her here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays is Psychic Night, and that's just letting you know. That's if you ever want to find her, this is where you find her.
Yep.
Okay.
Karen or you can wave at me at my website, KarenPage.com.
And tell her why you don't have EleanorRoosevelt.com.
Isn't that funny? The joke every time someone would say to me, "What is your website address?" I tell them I was going to do EleanorRoosevelt.com, but I figured it'd be way too confusing to explain to people, so I just did KarenPage.com. So please let us know. You are so going to love this. I mean, it really is the best of all worlds for you. This is the perfect fit. So,
wow. Okay.
Financially, your skill level, everything, and the people you're going to be working with.
So
it's
by
like
the end of the month, I should be working?
You should have the interview, and I would say probably they'll give you the job within 2 or 3 days after your interview. You'll know you got it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You are welcome, and we can't wait to hear.
I can't either. I'll be the first. You'll be the second, probably. Well, you'll be whenever I can catch you on the next show, Jill. But
you got it, darling.
Thank you.
All right, sweetie. Bye-bye.
Okay, next one is area code 813.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Shantae.
Hello, Shantae. Tonight is the night of cool names on the show. What a beautiful name. I mean,
thank you.
I said to the lady before you, she also had a very pretty name. And I said to her, I'll bet you there weren't 6 of those in your class, were there? There were not
Definitely
6 Shantaes in your class.
No.
It could be. We don't know. You know.
That's true.
So, what's your question, sweetheart?
I really don't have a specific question. I just want to know, do you see any changes coming up for me? I've been going through a whole lot, especially in my
That would
home.
be the understatement of it. You know, it's funny.
I
The first
know.
thing I was going to say to you is, are you looking at relocating somewhere?
Like far as moving or just going to another state or what?
Yeah, moving.
Well, I just signed a lease for another year, so.
Okay, but I think you're going to have an opportunity that something's going to come up, and boy, I wish there was a nice way to say this. It actually feels like it has to do with someone's health.
Yeah, my son, he's
Okay.
having some mental issues, and that's been my kind of like burden. Like I don't know.
Understand that.
Yeah, I don't know, will he get better or what's going to happen, so I don't know.
Well,
will this move be a bad move that I have?
No, this feels like it's something other than that. That's not exactly what this feels like. This feels like it is a combination of personal and business. But the issue about other people's health, that doesn't really feel like your son. It feels like people older than your son.
What you mean?
Like older family member?
Oh, older family? Well, he's the only one who has the issue with health.
No.
Oh, you.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm talking about older, like parents' age.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
You will know, and it feels like this is something that's coming up.
Okay, so we will have to move because of someone's health?
You know, yeah, that's what this feels like, honey. And I wish I could tell you not, okay? But I can't, because that's exactly what this looks like, is that this move is instigated because of somebody's health issue. But it doesn't feel like it's your son.
The move is instigated because of someone's health issue.
Yes, because you're going to be going to help somebody because they don't really have anybody else.
Oh, really?
That's what it looks like.
Oh, wow. I didn't know. I just had signed my lease, so I had no idea.
Oh, honey, I'm not worried about your lease. Your lease will be the least of it, and trust me, they're not going to stop you from doing this because of a lease.
Oh, they're not going to stop me?
Oh, no, they're not going to stop you from making this move because of your lease. Trust me. That's not even an issue.
Oh, it's not? Because I have a good rapport with the landlord, yeah.
Oh, well, this is not an issue, and they will completely understand. This is not you trying to get out of something.
Oh, okay. It will have to be something because I have to move.
Yes. And they will understand completely.
Okay. You scare me.
Oh, no, sweetheart. Don't be scared. This is, everybody goes through this.
Right.
It's tough being human,
Absolutely.
And I'm always grateful. My mother taught me when I was a little girl not to get attached to the way we think things are going to be. Because man plans and God unplans.
Absolutely.
So we're the lucky ones because we know that.
Oh, boy.
And when this comes up, you will be very grateful that you could be there for them. It will make an enormous positive impact on your life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, wow. So, I mean, what I'm looking at is like it's going to be unexpected and I'm going to have to move like quickly, or I'm
Yes,
kind of nervous now.
oh, don't be, sweetheart. No, this feels like it's not something that is it's not going to come as an emergency. This feels like it's something that has been a chronic condition that is getting old, getting moving on as they get older.
Mhm.
And that's what this feels like, and they will just really need your help.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, no, honey, this is, I'm not kidding, just like real life.
Oh, I believe you. I'm just looking
You know,
like, oh my God, I didn't expect
and
to hear this.
don't think you know what it's going to be. I beg of you, don't do that.
Oh no, I'm not even trying to. I'm actually like trying to figure it out, but then again, it's like saying, okay, well, let's just let it happen because
That's
I'm
right.
already dealing with issues at
Oh,
home.
please, you're not kidding.
Yeah,
Plenty.
so I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to handle that and that.
Well, you know, life is funny. There will certainly be a way to do that. You'll see. You'll see. It'll be so much clearer than you could imagine this being.
Mhm.
And it'll be so much simpler than you imagine it being.
Oh, really? Because I'm thinking about my job and all of this stuff.
Honey, save your energy right now. That's why I said to you, don't even go there. Don't be leaping ahead.
Okay.
Because this is something that there isn't a choice. This is the choice.
Oh my
God. And I know that I hear you that you're scared and concerned and
yeah, my anxiety is up to the roof right now.
Oh, please don't let it be, because this is something that really will be a gift in many ways that you can be there.
Okay. Okay.
So and it will, when I tell you, this will have so many positive effects on your life.
Mhm.
And I see you getting a tremendous amount of support because of this.
Okay.
Okay, so please don't do that to you. You got enough stuff going on.
Yeah, you're right. I'm trying not to, but you just laid this on me, so I'm like, what
I'm sorry,
in the world?
honey, but I have to tell you, because I'm always amazed when people cherry pick what they see.
Right.
You know, and
but it don't
they
be
only
what I expect.
Well, life seldom is it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, really, I'm so grateful that God unplanned my life.
Right.
You know, I wouldn't trade a minute of it. So please, I beg of you, don't start worrying. This is something that will wind up being one of those gifts from God. You are meant to be there. You're the one that's supposed to be there. And it will benefit you in ways you can't imagine.
Okay. I'm looking like, okay.
So rest your heart, my friend.
Okay.
You'll see, and you know where to find me. You can ask me too. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about. Okay, I'm gonna put that situation to the side. What about my oldest son? I'm going through that issue with him. Will there be a light at the end of this tunnel, or?
How old is he?
He's 25.
Hey, that's the problem. If he was 6, this would be a whole lot easier.
Absolutely.
Oh man, you know, there's some people that I had a sister like this, by the way, that if there was if they came to a fork in the road and there was a right decision and a wrong decision, they made the wrong one every time. And unfortunately, this is not your son's. Thank you. Your son is a smart guy.
Yes,
but
he's a genius.
And that's
Keep
the
going
problem.
wrong.
Is
Yeah.
he can't get out of his own way though.
Absolutely.
And it's like, man, why do you keep doing this to yourself?
Yes, that's what
because
I stood up and
it's not that he doesn't know what he's doing. He just can't get, and forgive me, but he can't get his ego out of the way.
That's true. That's true. That is so true.
And you could tell him until you turn purple, sweetheart, he doesn't hear anything except Mr. Smarty Pants' voice in his head.
Yeah.
So I'm begging you, please don't do this to yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, right now
he's
in a facility,
and that's a good place for him.
He's gonna
he
be.
Needs to
I
be
don't know
there.
if they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna let him come home or he's gonna be there longer. I don't know.
Well, he's how do you say, he's had some issues there too.
Yes, he has. Oh, you
my.
pinpoint that. Yes,
it
he
is.
has.
So I don't see them being real excited about letting him.
Okay. No, I was just asking. Do you see?
Oh,
him
no. I know that,
keeping him
sweetheart.
Longer.
I know that. Well,
okay.
They would love for him to be able to. I keep wanting to say make the right choice.
Okay.
But man, he is so stubborn.
Yes.
It's like.
Yes.
It must be tough
is.
being the smartest person in the room all the time. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
And he's just impossible. So, and I know it's crazy making because you're his mom and you want what's best for him.
Yes.
But sweetheart, I'm begging you, please take care of yourself.
Okay. Does that help you out, ma'am?
Yeah, it did. I'm sorry.
No, why are you sorry, honey? This is your life.
Yeah,
what are you talking about? Don't do that.
All of this. Had no idea about this, but thank you.
You are welcome. No, don't worry about it. Okay?
Okay, thank you. Okay.
You're welcome, honey.
Okay, 860 is next.
Hi, thank you so much.
Hello, 860. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. One of my favorite names.
Why, is that your child's name?
No, honey, it's my middle name.
Oh, okay.
So, what's going on, Miss Lisa?
A whole lot. I'm wondering if God has some goodness. I sound like the last lady, but my son is a different story. I haven't seen him in almost over 6 years.
Oh, dear.
He's 35, and he's with a woman who's an orphan, and she doesn't want him to have family either, apparently.
Oh, you mean the isolate and dominate syndrome?
Yeah. So
yeah.
I'm looking for a second act and some goodness in my life, and wondering what I should do.
Well, there's unfortunately nothing you can do about this right now.
Oh, no, I know I can't do anything about them, but
okay.
I'm looking for making something of my life because I was waiting to be grandma and all of that, and I can see that's not going to happen, so I need to make a life for myself.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, sweetheart. I'm so proud of you. Can I ask you an odd question? Have you ever thought about donating some time?
I donate all the time, my time. I need to make some money.
I know that, okay, but I'm talking about something that will fulfill your heart. Okay?
I teach catechism.
Oh, my God. They had that at my elementary school.
I love
That's hilarious.
Well, I spend a lot of time preparing for
Say
the
no more. Okay, I hear you. But that is from your heart. So what kind of a job are you looking for? Because you wouldn't have a problem finding a job. What are you talking about?
I'm not well, so I'm getting well, but I have 6 autoimmune diseases.
Hello, welcome to the party.
I have immune deficiency, so I can't be out with people.
Okay, but you can work from home. There are 87 opportunities out there where you could work from home. Did you know that?
No. I've had neighbors
Yeah.
that have tried to find them and they've gone broke trying to work from home.
Oh, no, sweetheart. No. I'm talking about there actually now are real bona fide, you can make a good living working from home. I'm not talking about doing surveys online. That's not the kind of job I'm talking about. I'm talking about, and I beg of you, you have a computer?
Yes.
Of course you do. That's all you need, sweetheart. I want you to start looking up because there are so many things that are remote, can be done remotely from your home. And I don't see you having any problem getting a job. And I'm sorry not to offend your neighbors, but they don't have the same qualifications that you do.
They have college
and
education. I'm just a
I
barber.
know that. I know that. What,
I can't
honey?
even spell. I have no skills, and I'm a very bad speller in college, and they got screwed paying money out to work from home.
Honey, there are 87 jobs out there. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
That you can work from home.
Okay.
I promise.
Do you see my son
And I don't
coming?
care what your neighbors are doing or what has worked for them because they're looking for something very specific that is limited.
Do you
and
see my son back at all, ever?
Yeah, but it'll probably be about 3 years.
Another 3 years?
I can't tell you it's tomorrow, honey. Because it feels like it's about 3 years from now.
Okay.
Okay, but yes, and Charm Girl won't be around.
Okay.
I love happy endings. I hear you.
I'm going to be an old woman. I haven't seen him in 6.
No, you're not, sweetheart. That's between your ears.
Okay.
Stop thinking that.
Well, my grandchild will be 9 by then, so that's pretty awful.
You know what? And I feel sorry that your son has unfortunately made this choice. You're in very good company, honey.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. But it happens, and it's funny how life goes on.
Mm-hmm.
And I can guarantee you that your son misses you every bit as much, if not more, than you miss him. But, emotional blackmail is difficult.
Yeah.
And, but your son will definitely, you'll hear from your son. I promise. And you'll get, yippee, here's the R word, you'll be reunited with your son.
Okay, thank you.
Okay? Just please be patient and stop saying you can't do this and you can't do that.
Okay, thank
Stop
you.
doing that to yourself. I beg of you.
Thank you.
You are welcome, sweetheart. I'm sending you hugs.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Bye, sweetie.
Okay.
Thank you.
Our next caller is going to be an area code 602, and here we go. 602, you there?
I am.
Hello, 602.
Hi, Karen. It's Melissa.
Oh, hi, sweetie. How are you?
Good.
What's new?
I didn't realize I would actually come, I didn't realize I was in line for a reading, so this is exciting. I just called the number because I wasn't trying to use my data.
Oh, that's hilarious. And here we are.
We are.
What's going on, girl?
Now, before we go further, this lady's actually met Karen in person, Kelly and Barbara.
Yes.
Funny about that.
Karen was a guest at my hotel. I was a front desk agent, and she was in town in Houston for book signing.
Yep.
Wow, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I had no idea, and she was very lovely. And actually, I sent her an email letting her know she was my favorite guest for the weekend.
Oh, you're so sweet. You sure did, and we've become buddies. It's like, hey, girl. It was so funny when you said it's Melissa. It's like, oh, my God.
I will say that she has definitely helped me. I have had personal readings that have helped me clean out the trash. I know that she says that a lot.
Yep.
And
yeah.
My heart.
I like it too.
From that advice is just so uplifting. There's such a peace that can't be explained. Like, smile from ear to ear. Like.
That is
but
so kind of you. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm happy to hear
waiting. That. I don't have my invitations out yet for my wedding, but you're still invited.
Where happy dance time.
Yes, I'm still patiently waiting.
That's right.
But knowing that I have definitely kept myself out of trouble when it comes to those men that I kept bringing back in, I recognize.
Oh, that lesson, yeah.
But
yeah, those are the tough lessons.
Oh, yeah. Self-love. It's an important lesson.
Oh, yes.
I have a question regarding my career. Right now, I'm currently with a company, and I'm very comfortable, and I like everyone that I work with. But I currently have a friend who is poking at me about switching over to where he's at in the mortgage industry.
Oh, that's a bad idea. Not for you. It's fine for him, but not for you.
Perfect.
That's not your journey, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, but they really like you where you are. Why the heck would you do that?
The reason why I was asking is because he's letting me know the financial difference, and it's very tempting. And in the past, I've turned stuff down like that before because I was comfortable with where I was, and I didn't know if I was holding myself back.
Honey, this is no, and this is not your job.
Mm-hmm.
It's his job, and that's fine. It's not your job.
Okay, good. I'll just.
I'm begging, and come on. I would say to you, what are you waiting for?
Yes.
It's like, no. This isn't your job, sweetheart. It's great for him because it really suits his personality.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not. This isn't your job.
Okay. Also because my sister just started in that world as well, so I was.
Oh, that's what you need. Yeah. Probably not, honey.
Okay.
No. You're going to be dandy. You also you'll be making more money starting after the first of the year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like they're not asking enough of me, and I've just gotten comfortable with that. So.
Yeah, but don't worry about that because it's about to pick up right after the first of the year, and you're going to love it. And there'll be added things that they add, responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to be quite happy with that, and you'll make more money.
Okay, perfect. It's just it is such a slower world. Like I felt like my workload went from like New York pace to like California pace.
I hear you.
So, okay.
Yeah, it
I
is.
will just
It's a deal. Let me know, Tootsie.
I will. Julius and Princess say hi, by the way.
Oh, give them big hugs from Auntie Karen.
I will.
Okay.
All right, sweetie pie. Love you.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Bye, Angel.
All right. Next area code is 919.
Hello, 919.
Hi, how
You know, every day's a good day. We wake up and most of our parts work. We got nothing to complain about.
That is so true.
Isn't
I
it?
just wanted to see. Yes, I just wanted to see if you were picking up anything specific for me.
Do you have a specific question?
Maybe in the area of career.
Of what, sweetheart?
Career. Yes.
You're in a. Yeah, I know. I was going to say you're in a funny place now. You're kind of in the Burger King phase, of have it your way. What do you want to do? I mean, that's exactly what it feels like. Where it's you can make choices about what you want to do and where you want to be. It's funny because you're going to have an opportunity if you want from somebody that poked you about working with them, I want to say quite a while ago. And but I don't know, do you want to move?
Yeah, we are gonna move. Yes, that is
Okay.
a strong desire. Yes.
Well, you're going to have the opportunity to do that, and it's so funny because I see this coming, and I'm talking about from a long time ago. I'm not talking about 6 months ago, okay? I'm talking about from a number of years ago, somebody that kept poking at you to come work with them, and this is going to come again, and it's going to coincide with an opportunity to move. Isn't that interesting?
That's a beautiful thing. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you because that's why I said it's like if you're okay with moving, yeah, Dolly, it's coming.
Yeah. Well, we're going to move, but not out of the state, but
Oh no, I
out of
didn't say it was out of the state. It's just a different area.
Oh, that really is beautiful. Yes. Uh-huh.
Oh, you're going to be a very happy girl. So worry
good.
not, honey. It's coming. So yes, actually, there is stuff about your work here. Funny you should ask.
Oh, okay, very good. Also, do you see anything as far as my relationship with my sister?
In what way is she finally going to fully lose her mind on you, or what? Which part are you asking me about? Oh, that?
I guess. Does she really like me, or does she dislike me? Is what I'm trying to ask.
She is a very confused person. She is complicated. Isn't that a nice way to say that?
Yes.
She's complicated, and unfortunately, it feels like, along with her being complicated, she is not emotionally stable. You know that. None of this is a surprise to you. And that's unfortunately part of the issue, because you make things work through the years where she would have lost her mind, and she's much more rigid than you are, and God, I can't even believe I'm saying this to you, but I can't help myself. How do I put this to you? Jealousy is an ugly thing. And I know you have tried to have a relationship with her for many years. And
yes.
I know that, honey. And are you sure your sister's not my sister? Man, I tried until I just couldn't anymore. And I realized we were never going to be natural friends. It didn't matter what I did. And you and your sister feel like it is that same dynamic because your sister didn't like the luck of the draw. You are you, and she is not you. And it causes problems. She's been like that her entire life. You know that, even when you were little kids. So, does she like you? That's a relative term, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, but you really would love to have a real, authentic relationship with your sister. The only problem is it's very difficult for you to trust her because there has been a tremendous amount of betrayal over the years. You know this. This is not a surprise to you. And I wish I could tell you yes, but, a fish is never going to be a bird, my friend. And I don't get that there is a way for her to change her stripes, It's who she is.
Okay.
So can you have periodic moments of, gee whiz, okay? Sure. Just always remember who she is, honey.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
right,
I believe me, I wish I could tell you differently and go, are you kidding? She adores you. I can't say that.
Well, that's what I wanted to confirm because I felt like there was something there.
Yeah, well, she always has an agenda. You know exactly who she is. Come on. None of this is a surprise to you.
Well, I had to first see if it was me because sometimes you have to assess yourself.
No, sweetheart, this isn't you.
Okay.
If it was, I would say, gee whiz, you're being difficult on her. That is not what this looks like. If you tried any harder, you'd be triplets. Sorry. I mean, it's like, but there's a point that it's like enough already. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard me say this before, but I say to the girls on this show and to Jonathan, when you don't ask somebody to pull their pants down, we don't even like it when people do that and show their butt. You don't even have to ask your sister and she does it. It's like, seriously? That's who she is. Believe her.
Okay.
All righty, my friend.
Wow. All right. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure because I was getting ready to say I got to let this go in somehow or another and let people be themselves, though I may love them. So.
That's exactly right. I loved my sister because she was my sister, but she is not somebody that I would have chosen as a friend. Because every time I did, she betrayed the friendship. We're not imagining it, and neither are you, my friend.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, sweetheart. Take care.
All right, you too. Have a good evening.
Bye-bye. You too.
Well, we have about 5 minutes left. I love listening to the callers. Don't you, Kelly and Karen?
Oh, I always do. I love them.
Yeah, I mean, I like it with especially when eventually we run into people that have called in before, like they're like, oh, I finally got in, or oh, it's so good to finally get to talk to you, or Or tonight, like tonight, I mean, it was somebody that you knew in person, We're jealous of this lady. She's met you in person, and we hasn't met us yet. I mean, it's...
You're so cute.
I saw a video that Kelly made about someone sent her a present, and you know what video I'm talking about, right, Kelly? And you kind of get open and you got a hat. And what was the gift, Kelly? What was the gift? Did you see the video, Karen, by the way?
Yes.
You know what the gift was,
I got
right?
Karen's book. Yeah, I can't wait to see Karen in person. Have her sign it.
I'm looking forward to it, girl.
Cool. Yep, and I got a handmade hat. And
that is so beautiful, the hat.
Yeah, I love it. It's so soft.
Kelly, when did you realize that you kind of had a bond with Karen?
She had what?
Had a what?
A bond with you.
Oh.
Oh, well, the moment we opened our mouths and started speaking with each other.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it was from hello, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It was like, oh, hey. Yeah,
there you are. Where you been?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's true.
Like, I know you. Yeah.
That's right. Don't you recognize me?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I mean, it's so neat. It's Barbara, have you been enjoying the show?
Yes, I do love the callers too, and it's so sweet. These people really want to enrich their lives, and they're looking for it. And when they find Karen, I'm just thinking, remember, Karen? I was like, I wish I had been doing this a long time ago. Like these people, wish I knew you a long time ago. So
you know what? It's funny, every day when I tell people about the show, I think of what a gift it is and that God put us together. All of us, because it truly does feel like family. And everybody brings different gifts to the table. And it's like, God, does it get better than that?
Sometimes I just think of it as we're experiencing our karma coming back. Like good karma, we're experiencing our karma right now. Like this is a blessing we've been given.
That's a sweet way to look at it. That's very sweet. That is really
I'll never
lovely.
forget the first time, what Kelly's words were, the first time that Kelly called me after the first show, and she's like, did you want me to come back tomorrow? I mean, it was so cute because it was like, well, you two just be at your co-host today, and I did a little happy dance when you said it, and I didn't know she was going to get that happy. I mean, I knew that she was going to be happy.
See, you didn't even know you signed up for the happy dance.
Yeah, well, see,
Jonathan, you didn't know you were going to get that with it.
You're like, it's so cute the way
a
Kelly said it. It's like, I did a quiet little happy dance.
I'm telling you, it's the combo pack.
Yeah. Now we got to get all the dragons in line and get them taught, and
That's
I'm curious of Kelly.
Tell them to stop stealing lettuce off your plates.
Yeah.
Curious of Kelly, what would you,
if
you could meet yourself 5 years ago? If yourself 5 years ago could meet yourself right now, what would she think?
Who is that?
Barbara, same question.
No. I was hoping you were going to say, "Hey, girl, you rock."
I'm just curious what you would both think, because it's like okay, like for instance, Kelly, you're doing something every day that you normally, when you do at all, it's a powerful experience for you. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to be born, but that's true. And Barbara, and then there's Barbara. I mean, you're getting to talk to people every day. You're getting to reach people every day. And you're like, what would you both think if this happened? If someone showed to see you 5 years ago?
Well, I would say, finally, the thing I was looking
That's
for.
the right answer.
Yeah.
That's a perfect
And
answer.
what would you say, Kelly?
Well, I mean, 5 years ago, I would have been like, wait a minute, what? I'm doing what? Because, 5 years
How'd
ago,
that
I
happen?
was a completely different person. So, yeah, I mean, I was struggling and I was trying to be like
tell you
this.
that you're going to be on a talk show and you're going to be on there every day and you're going to talk to a psychics all the time.
I was
started
laughing. I was like,
she just said,
what
who?
planet are you on? Right. What
I
is
love
the
that.
topic? Yeah.
I love that.
So, yeah, I've been like,
Really?
But you deserve it, Kelly. You deserve it, and that's why I think, okay, look at the life Kelly has lived, giving, and everything she's studying. And so that's why I'm saying you're experiencing your good karma right now. It came back to you finally, but you didn't even have to manifest it, because I think that is part of the karma thing that just happened, just as a nice gift and a nice surprise. Mhm.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
Those
what
are
about
what.
Karen, though?
Those are God winks.
Karen, because Karen's been doing this a long time, and you've been on a lot of different shows.
True.
So,
I
say
used to
5
do
years
the morning
ago.
show. I used to do the morning show with Regis Philbin.
Right. I know. So you wouldn't be surprised, would you, that you would be doing the radio show?
Well, it's funny because, Jonathan, when did I first talk to you?
Well, actually, that's just it. I've known Karen for a few years.
Yeah.
But the thing is that it wasn't. The show wasn't really the way it is now until I would say about a year ago is when I think it started to become. An
it's
actual
completely
show. Now,
transformed.
Well,
it's
the
Karen,
dynamic.
It's the dynamic trio energy.
Yeah, when I first met Karen, it was like this is where the conversation went. I don't know. I don't really have that show anymore, but it got deleted. But it went something like this. It was, well, I never told you my birthday. Well, it was my birthday. And it was May 28th. And then you went, oh, you little Gemini, you. No wonder you're radio. Is what she told me. And it's true. It's like I do a lot of the technical stuff, and it's sort of funny. I was talking about this with Kelly yesterday, that it's good if we at least try to understand what the other two does, but maybe not understand it to the point where we can take its place. The first time Kelly ever did my chakras, I had no idea what she was doing. I mean, paper clip and string, it sounded like something that you used to see on Mr. Wizard. It doesn't make any sense. Couldn't understand what she was doing. But
did on Mr. Wizard. Come on.
Yeah, Mr. Wizard. It just sounds like something like a Mr. Wizard experiment. But see, here's the point. The point is that if I'm going to have somebody on my show, I should at least understand what they're doing to some extent.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like, well, what's a chakra cleanse? And that's why a lot of times there are terms that Kelly and Barbara don't really have to know, but I know, like signal and search terms, and when I screen the calls, what that means. And like what screening the calls means is that I actually will take the caller aside and I will talk to the caller while you two are talking,
Yes. It's a lot to concentrate on. So thank you for doing that, so you can make our interviews and talk a lot more smooth. Hard to multitask. And you do it. You're doing a good job, Johnny.
Yeah, thank you.
This is, I mean, he found you guys, and it is. I mean, you guys both bring so many. I said this to you before. You all have such diverse backgrounds, so you all bring these different gifts to the party, and it's like doesn't get better than that. It makes it interesting, and you all have different questions and things you want to learn and things you can share with the audience, and it's like, does it get better than that?
When we meet in person, Kelly, you're going to have to show me what your face looked like when I said co-host Kelly the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody,
what did it look like?
Yeah, I can make my confused happy dork face. Yay! Yeah.
That's very funny.
Actually, I listened to the recording after your voice after I said it, and it was something like, "Hi." That's the way you said. I noticed that the sounded different. It's like, this is my
hilarious.
Kelly. Are you there, Kelly? Hi. And I thought, okay, yeah, it must have really figured out.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I just got done with a helium balloon, and no, I'm kidding. Well, I remember, like, when you were telling me about Karen Page, you're like, and you kept, bugging me. You're like, Kelly, there's somebody I really want to introduce you to. I think the two of you would hit it off. And I'm like, what is it, Johnny? Who are you trying to introduce me to? I don't know. And you're like, well, I know you lost your mom, and I think she would be, a good person to talk to. I think, I'm like, are you trying to replace my mom, Johnny?
Oh, my God,
no. But I think that she would be a good mother figure for you. And I'm like, I'm kind of like, and I was like, I didn't know quite what to think of that, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know.
Maybe not a mother figure, but I think you understand what I'm talking about, Karen, is that there's
of
sort of
course
an
I do.
emptiness.
Oh, honey, trust me, I don't get offended real easily.
That she can call. I wanted her. I don't know if I hope that didn't offend you, Kelly, when I said that. But you understood what I was trying to say.
It didn't offend me, but I was just like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know. And then it was like, you get her on the phone and we say hi, and it was like, okay, yeah, okay. Maybe not mom, but yep, I know you.
I got two sisters when I had none.
Yeah.
Well, actually, there was another lady that we had on that I forgot her name. Maybe you can remind me, Barbara. Okay, she's about in her 70s. She's a Playboy playmate, and she was one of the ones that got accused of accusing Bill Cosby.
Oh yes, you had on right. Oh, let me think.
You did her shock with on December the 30th, Kelly.
Her last name Valentino.
Victoria Valentino. See, I thought that Victoria Valentino would be a good mother figure for Kelly because, she, I don't know if you know, this is something that's interesting. Devin DeVasquez, the Playboy playmate, Devin DeVasquez considers Victoria Valentino a mother figure. I don't know if you knew that, Barbara. They're like, I don't know. Did you know that?
I heard of that.
A Devin is a mother figure?
Yep,
no,
that's correct. Devin DeVasquez considers Victoria Valentino her mom.
Oh, okay, right. You did tell me
Victoria,
that.
Because it's sort of like, and I always sort of thought that Victoria would be a good one for Kelly because, about the same age, they were old enough to be the mom, and it was just sort of like they were very. I mean, it's just sort of I could see her. Being there for Kelly and,
I don't know her very well, but Elkie is close with her too, Victoria. She's a nice lady. I don't know her that well.
The two of them would get along swimmingly, but I mean, I'm not going to tell Kelly who her mom is. It's just that I do think that it is always nice. It's sort of like, you know what they say about big brothers and big sisters and all that other stuff, that you need those people in your life that kind of fill those voids. And sometimes when you have people that fill those voids, it's you know, it makes things a lot better. I mean, now I have both of my parents are living, and both of your parents are living too, Barbara. But
you are very blessed, both of you.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I
and I like Victoria.
You know,
I follow her. She's very busy, but I do follow her and read her posts, and I do like that she's very proactive with things.
Who?
Victoria Valentino.
Oh.
Yeah, she's very proactive with
I
a lot
just
of
thought
stuff.
she would make a perfect mother figure for you, Kelly, but I'm not going to push you to do anything. I mean, I thought that,
thank you.
You know, it's just that she kind of reminds me of you in a little bit. You've had similar past. You've had, you know,
had to fight for ourselves and fight for justice and things.
Yeah, but we are about out of time, and this has been a great
now
show.
You tell us.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop the show, and then I'll upload it, and then it'll be on YouTube. Okay? So.
Yay! I love you guys.
Good night, Kelly. Good night, Barbara. Good night, Karen.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.